been so far?
Yeah, I think it's been a big emphasis over the last week or so of the physicality of practice, the ball pressure, and I think as that's become more of an emphasis, you can definitely see it's ramping up and getting a lot bigger.
What are you, I know you've been asked this 5,000 times, so I guess you're going to be 5,000. Playing for your dad, what are the advantages and disadvantages?
I mean, obviously, there's a lot of both. I think as far as like expectations are certainly higher. It's obviously pretty cool to be able to do it together as well. So I think we do a pretty good job of balancing both. And then I think after my career's over and being able to look back at the memories that we have together, just doing what we both love is going to be pretty special.
You don't have a moment like, what kind of play call was that, Dad? What are you thinking?
No, I mean I know how much work he puts into it, so that's I'd say that's actually one of the advantages. I know how much time he spends into what he's doing, so I trust what he's doing. Obviously not every coach can get every single thing right, so it's just part of basketball, and I think the time he puts in is reflective.
Are you like a quasi-assistant coach? Did you help him?
Yeah, he'll ask a question every now and then, maybe just from a player's perspective, but I know myself and the rest of the team have a lot of confidence in him and letting him do his job to put us in the best position.
Is it challenging to kind of leave the basketball piece, and leave the family piece?
I wouldn't say it's too difficult. I know my mom gets a little upset that we might talk basketball a little too much at the dinner table, but I think we both do a great job of kind of leaving the two aside, and but obviously it does trickle in because it's both what we love to talk about and do.
Tayton talked about this team kind of feeling like a family. For you, that's a little bit more literal, but how does that kind of relationship with your teammates, how has it been in terms of being like a family? Does it feel like that to you?
Yeah, for sure. I think, with as much time we spend together and, being able to be together for so long, it's been really cool, and it's a special group that, really loves one another and loves to see each other succeed. So I'm really excited to, see what we're able to do in a couple weeks come season time.
How would you describe the culture that Coach brings?
I would say, kind of like the previous question, it's a big family. We all want to be one, celebrate each other's success, and then as far as basketball-wise goes, it's physical and just always competing at a high level and playing for one of each other, being unselfish are probably some of the bigger keys that we try to emphasize as a group.
Have you felt a little pressure, maybe trying to be a leader of this group, knowing that you've been in this system for the past 11, it's all new faces?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a ton of pressure. I mean, to be honest, I feel pretty confident in what the system is and what he's trying to get out of people. So it's just kind of been what has been expected a little bit the last previous years. But having so many new guys and just kind of being somebody that they can lean on if they have questions or any way I can help them out as far as just getting to know the system a little quicker because everybody's new to it. But I think everybody's done a great job of trying to learn everything as quickly, and when you see practice from now versus a couple months ago, it's definitely made a lot of strides in that aspect and just kind of being more familiar with everything that's been going on.
With Josh Harris, what do you see from him as a player?
Josh Harris?
Yeah.
Super physical. He's a great guy that maybe undersized for his position, but makes up with it for how hard he plays and how physical he is, and he's a really good low post scorer too, and he brings us a lot of energy for sure.
Who's someone on the team that people may not think to look out for, but kind of a sneaky guy that people should look out for?
To be honest, everybody kind of brings their own unique dynamic to the team. I think somebody that might just be the most unique that people might not realize is just Reed Bailey, his diversity to the game, being that 5-man that can do more than what most 5-men are capable of doing, bringing the ball up the court, being able to handle it and make decisions is really special for us to have.
But how optimistic are you about this season, what this team can do?
I mean, I think the sky's the limit. I really believe that. I think this group is hungry to win and win now, and I think our effort and togetherness is really what's going to kind of fuel this team and want to kind of show everybody that what we're really capable of.
I know you're probably still learning some of the answers to this question because it's been limited through the offseason. What can Nick bring to this group? Obviously, didn't see him in Puerto Rico. He was there, but he couldn't play. What do you feel like as he starts to kind of get back to full strength he can bring to this group?
Yeah, I think it's another guy that can really space the floor, really shoot the ball, great size and versatility for his position. And I think the more times you have guys out there that can shoot and space the floor, it makes everybody else's job a little easier with more driving lanes. And his versatility on defense would be very helpful as well, being able to guard multiple positions.
How much of that, I mean, again, maybe the more he gets healthy, the more you guys get on the floor as a whole unit, you know better. But how much can that be a strength for this group? Just the number of guys you have somewhere between like 6'4" and 6'8". You can switch a lot of different positions, play a lot of different positions. Just how does that change the way teams can defend you?
Yeah, I mean that's the good part about our team is how versatile it is. Offensively, it's great to have size or mismatch problems for other teams, especially at those wings positions. And then defensively, it's great to be able to have light guards or bigger guards that can able to move, and then some guards that are able to be physical and ball pressure. And I think it all kind of mends and blends really well together for us defensively.
What defines success for this team this year? Your dad's first year coming in, getting everything established with this program. Just how would you, I guess, define what success would look like for this team this year?
I mean, the obvious goal is the NCAA tournament. I think that should be everybody's goal coming into a year. But I think there's a lot more to it than that. I think that's kind of your just end goal focus. And then after that, it's really up to just how well you're playing for the postseason runs. But I think it's really just the process of we want to develop the culture of set the groundwork for what Indiana basketball is going to look like coming forward. And I think that for us, that's playing together, playing unselfish, and just competing at a really high level every night. Whether the outcomes, we just want to make sure that the culture's set, and then the wins will follow us as we go.